got all this extra paint here. It's all these leftover ones that I had laying around. So I thought I'll just mixed it all together. I'll just chuck all these ones out. I mixed them all into there. And I've made like just some crazy mixes. I've got these two wood boards here. I was gonna just make a background, but before I do that, it's JB, Jeremy Blair Munro, OB1 and only, from Tamworth, born in Coonabarabran, and I do artwork, Aboriginal art. I've learnt a lot of this from Tereka. Some of the stuff I've started getting a bit of a memory of things like when I was driving around Australia with my nan and my dad. It was pretty boring. There was a lot of driving between towns, and we're driving up the Murray and all that. So we'd be sitting in the back of the four-wheel drive and we'd just drawing on that, and then Dad would show us all these different patterns, and then I had a memory of a pattern that I'd come up with, and it was sort of like that. There was just like a line like that, or a zigzag line, but there's a dot in between each point, sort of like this. Yeah, that's my main man story. Uncle Harry and all that. Harry, that's the journey from him to me, and then his son Nagar. That's what I think I was entrusted with that, just to get Nagar to understand and believe in it, because I think when something's like in the Christian family, right? And you grow up with your parents and they're right into Christianity or whatever. You grow up with Christianity sort of pushed upon you, and that may hold a lot of truth. In a similar way, like with the cultural stuff, with Uncle Harry, with being a country outcast and only living in that, travelling around and being involved in the music, and Uncle Harry being very traditional with his beliefs, and the guy said to me they didn't really have much of an interest in a lot of it. But what happened when I got to spend that time with him, and we got to see the rainfall come down the same way as Uncle Harry's that time, it sort of sent him back to where he was and what he was meant to know, and it made him, I think it made him understand a little more, and then he accepted who he was, and then he realised his true potential and who he really is, which is a Brolga bird now. He does the Brolga, he does the dance academy with people down in Canberra or Cowra or wherever he does it, and he's gone and done the dance and that, and then there's a Brolga, and his mum got the photo, and so that's pretty good. But that symbol there is that's a story about like that journey, where that story come from before even Uncle Harry would have been told it. And the thing that stuck with me is when she said it to me, is when she said they told him how to get it to rain, but they didn't tell him how to get it to stop, and that's what did a lot of the floods come through, because like those rain people, they may be able to get rain, but yeah, it may not stop for a couple of weeks, a couple of days or a couple of nights, and you end up with these beautiful floods that come through the area, and it's really magic. It's amazing. We haven't had one for a while. Wouldn't it be amazing if we had another one soon, now that we're talking about it? Yeah, what I was going to do is knock it around with this. With these wood boards that I've just got them sitting around, I'm just trying to do the background sort of thing. I've just got these sponges, and the colours are just going to come out all different because I've just put all these leftover paints in. So I'm just going to try and go about it, and I'll just get some of the paint on now, fairly thick first. It doesn't have to. I'm going to do it as a two-piece. I've got the two pieces, so I'm going to uniform it across. So sort of sticks with it. I'll get plenty of paint down on this one. Yes. I've already been painted on that don't matter. I'm add a bit extra character to it anyway. Yeah, I think I can just sort of go ahead and splash that all on there, I think. Get all that down. Not have enough. We'll see how we go now. It should be right. So that's on there. Spreading around. I want to run across there, so I'm going to run across like this just with the sponge. You can see that spreading across there and leaving like a texture anyway. So what I made in the background as well as we do is I'll paint the design back over the top of it. We'll see when we get that spread across the whole surface first. And we're putting all these different colours in has made it like give it a different blend of like, you know what I mean? Instead of just being it all on the one, it's added a different bit of a variety across the piece of wood. So now they're on there. I'm painting up, having all that paint underneath that, and they've sort of given it a bit of character as well. This one on. If anyone's interested in ideas, you don't want to have your clothes on while you're doing this, I'm telling you. I've ruined some good jumpers and some good shirts. Kept my mum busy doing my washing while I was staying with her there for a bit. That's right, I just buy clothes and chuck them back out. Kmart clothes, cheap ones and that. You want to feel good while you're painting that, don't you? You know, you want to get your artistic creativity is trying to, you know, you don't want to feel like a bummy cunt while you're trying to be artistic and be creative. Yeah, so everyone around here knows me as Mums or JB. Starting to take on the name JB. Shiny started calling me JB. Now it's sort of sticking with me a little bit. Guitar, no way. Now that's spread on. Because I've got the sponge right. Don't worry about the Lacoste pants and that. Don't worry. They're not. They're just Lacoste pants. They're probably from Vinnie's or something. I mean, you can get good stuff in Vinnie's. We'll get a fresh sponge. We might as well get the rest of the paints in there because we're going to need more paint. It's a good idea what you can do with your leftover paints. But these are quite expensive, these tubs. They're good for doing your dots, you get nice clean dots in there. So you're doing your dot and you might get dimples if your paint's too thick, if you're getting like nipples, or if you get the right consistency. If you look at Tamika's paintings, you'll see how she does her dots. They're really nice and not flat, but they're a flatter type of dot. Yeah, it's down to the mixture of the paint and like the consistency and the, you know, if it's real thick, you're going to get, like I said, you're going to get the big dimple type of things on it. If the paint's a little bit thinned out, you can get a nice and flat dot. But if it's too rainy or too, you know, you're going to get a dot or something that's going to end up like running, or it's going to not be nice and round and end up like you won't get a nice circle if it's too many, whatever. I'll just cut these off. It's making a freaky colour anyway. And right on top of all that, and that's really much you can do with just these little bits, like you get into a big painting and then you run out of that colour and it's sort of like, it stuffs your momentum up. You just can't start dotting and you suddenly don't have enough of that colour to finish your dot pattern off or whatever. I don't know, if people like these videos, and if people like these, then hit the comment or hit the like, and I'll do more of it for people that want to see how I'll do that. Maybe one time I'll do how I'll do the animals, or I'll show you some of the other artwork or whatever. That should be heat. I just want to sort of cut it pretty flat. So we're using the sponge to give it a different texture. Pretty time consuming. To edit the video later on, so I put it on at the time. That's the fun. have to be perfect, because she'll paint more on it anyway. Just sort of get like a pattern and give yourself something to paint up onto. It's just going to be like a different texture. You see it? There's enough soaked into the sponge now for me to keep patting it. Let's get that texture now. I can do it on canvas as well. Just get new sponges and just pat it like that. Or you can just swipe it if you want to have that sort of texture as well anyway. There we go. Even those gaps are going to give it a good coat as well. There's little gaps and little spots everywhere, like you've noticed it. That's just about it. Pretty happy with that. So you can go back there, we can just go straight onto the canvas, but look at that. That's got a mad texture. That's what I'll be able to do. Be able to do plenty with that now. Shouldn't go anywhere. That next video I'll do after it dries. I'll do what it looks like. If anyone's interested in buying it, hit me up in the comments or whatever. Go to my Facebook, JD Munro. Inbox me on there. Some of my paintings I've been working on. I've been doing that one for a few months. This one I'll finish. I might do that one. I'll pull that one down after and I'll start finishing that one off. Yeah. I'll come up with a design straight off the top of my head basically. I'm going to do this. If you like the artwork and that, and you want to follow the artwork and some of the other things that we do with Taj live with his music, we do a bit of music and that. Just whatever, it's just boring in this out here, so we're going to do something to keep ourselves occupied. Hit the subscribe, because if we get to 500, then we get monetized, and I could be doing this and be getting paid for it, so like 500 subscribers isn't like unachievable, and I've got like 300 and something now. 330, 329 maybe. If I can get it to 500, then I'll have to have something to do with the font that I put on. I thought, well, this may be a good idea to do little tutorials on some of the paintings and the way I do some of the things that I've done. Yeah. And people probably find it interesting watching people painting that too. If who wants to buy art? It took like, I started that like before I went away, and then I started to finish it after. No, I think I started it September, and I just finished it. Yeah, I did. So September I started that one. And it's kind of like, you'd say it's finished, but when are they ever finished? Well, I've done that. It's got my 5 totems on it. It's got the Murray cod, there's kangaroo, emu, the snake, red belly, king brown, and the drake-watered lizard, the gecko. I spend a lot of time on that. I really don't even like showing people because I seen one the other day, they just tried to copy it. I don't mind that. Still, the acknowledgement, like, if they did get the inspiration off that, at least say, look, this is where it's at, and saying, like, this is where I got the idea and the inspiration from Jeremy Blair, Mr. Monroe. He's the Murray cod. I love him. He's the best. Try to make him like how Grandma does her animals, how she did that. I've got one of her kangaroos that she did on a leather handbag. And the way that they do the animals with the organs and things like that. That's got to take mine, like the way I was doing it. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll come back when this dries. I'll come up with an idea to put on that, and we'll see it. We'll just I'll make it a 2 piece.